Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is the beginning of a 4-part series, An End to Bitcoin Maximalism, and Probable Path to Financial Freedom Through Cryptocurrency Strategies and Methods. So this is basically an educational piece that I'm going to be doing. That is a 4-video series, and it's going to dive pretty deeply into Bitcoin, game theory, cryptocurrencies in general, and I'm going to try to address my goals for this video such that the series has some basic goals, and those goals are to give you give the audience the best position on Bitcoin maximalism that is available, to come up with the most logical derived position on maximalism. Because there's some very smart people that are maximalists as well as that are not. And I want people to have all the information available so that they can come up with the best worldview regarding that. It is also to enable the audience to spot good sources of information. So where should you be getting your information streams from if you are a crypto investor? And to enable you to spot valuable cryptos, valuable crypto projects, the ones that, go up in value, how you could spot those potentially. Well, my methodology is going to be spelled out. And to give real world advantage to cryptocurrencies, to give the audience a real world advantage in cryptocurrency strategy. So that is the objectives of the series. So there's going to be 4 videos, as I said. Now, the first 3 videos are truths that must be true if you have the worldview of a Bitcoin maximalist, and we're going to dive deep into those worldviews and whether or not they are true. And the first one is that there is no market opportunity outside of Bitcoin. So every crypto investment outside of Bitcoin is a gamble, and it cannot be derived as a quality investment through fundamental analysis. So that means that work and effort in studying and work put in will not yield results. That is a gamble. A gamble is irrelevant of what research you do. It is just going to be wherever the dice falls. Your work added does not add value. That is what that statement means. So in other words, Bitcoin is the only use of blockchain that makes sense. There is no other market opportunity for crypto besides Bitcoin. That is what this first video is going to address, part 1. And we're going to go over people, incentives, and market opportunity. Bitcoin, video 2 is Bitcoin's max supply is 21 million. Bitcoin is designed perfect and does not need upgrades. Believe it or not, this is something that many Bitcoin maximalists believe. It is a common belief. So Bitcoin is free from censorship. It has a maximum supply. It is perfectly scarce and does not need upgrades, and so does not need a process for decision making regarding upgrades. An analysis of game theory in regards to Bitcoin's future. So this video 2 is going to go over Bitcoin's design. We're going to dive deep into Bitcoin's design. We're going to give it a complete Bitcoin overview, and we're also going to go into the game theory behind Bitcoin and long-term, short-term, and looking, just everything Bitcoin. That's what video 2 is going to be about. We're going to dive deep into Bitcoin itself. And Bitcoin video number 3 is Bitcoin cannot be dethroned. Another belief believed by Bitcoin maximalists. So Bitcoin has already run market share through the network effect. It will not lose value stored to another project. Bitcoin has first mover advantage, and its market position is secured. If an altcoin becomes dominant crypto, then crypto cannot be a store of value because it can always be replaced. Believe it or not, this belief, I find that to be insane. But that's just my perspective. If Ethereum was to overplace Bitcoin, suddenly Ethereum's no longer not a good store of value because it replaced Bitcoin. That has got to be the most, I could say, a less sophisticated word here, but I'm just going to say that's an unintelligent position. Throughout history, there's been several things, that have been used for currency or whatever. if Bitcoin's dethroned, it doesn't mean crypto's suddenly worthless. I can't imagine, but believe it or not, this is a common belief of maximalists. Okay, so and I'm not even going into whether or not that's going to happen. Like Bitcoin could remain the top, or it could not. I don't know. But that's an utterly insane position. I can't even imagine humans taking that position. All right. But we're going to go over in this third video. Accumulating wealth has no leaders. It doesn't matter, in other words, if Bitcoin is the top or not. That's not something we're going to even care about. Yes, I'm going to address it and go over. But all we care about is whether a project is undervalued or overvalued when we look at it for potential investment. That's the position I take. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about any other projects that are out there. I don't care if it's bigger than Bitcoin or not. We are going to ask the question, is this undervalued or is it overvalued? And coming up a way of assigning that. So we're going to go over this video. This video 3 is going to be very valuable also because we're going to go over blockchain structures. We're going to go over blockchain fundamentals. This video is going to be the one about how you can spot those gems on your own. And it's going to be all about blockchains in a general sense as well. Going over, the blockchain, all the different blockchain structures and their different fundamental approaches to analyzing whether or not they could have price performance, a overview approach. So this is going to be a very important video. All right, and finally, the series finale. We're going to go over the world of tomorrow. Examples, insights of the world of tomorrow, a journey into the future. This is going to be a day in 2035, and I'm going to go over things that I could see as potentially being around from blockchain technology, so you can understand the value add from blockchain technology, both Bitcoin and not Bitcoin related. So you could say, oh, well, I could see where all this value added is going to come from these trust computers, which are blockchain. Blockchain is a trust computer. So we're going to see what kind of world is going to exist, and this is going to be a fun one for me. I like thinking about the future, and that's one of the reasons I got in blockchain in the first place, because I like to think about where things are going. All right, guys, so if you like this kind of stuff, and if you're excited about this series, give me a thumbs up, and hit the subscribe and bell button, and I look forward to diving deep into the world of blockchain and officially putting an end to Bitcoin maximalism.